The dollar store was the most honest concept in American retail. $1. Everything. Come in, pick something up, leave. No loyalty program, no seasonal collection, no influencer partnership. Just a building full of things that cost $1 in a neighborhood where people needed things that cost $1. For 40 years, that was enough. Dollar General opened its 20,000th store. Dollar Tree put a location within 5 miles of most of the American population. Family Dollar-anchored communities that full-price grocery stores had abandoned. The dollar store was one of the few retail formats that genuinely served people at the bottom of the American income distribution. The people inflation hits hardest, the people for whom a dollar is a real unit of money. And then everything the dollar store was built for became the thing that is killing it. These are the $9 stores falling apart in 2026. Number 9. Five Below. Five Below is technically not a dollar store. Its price ceiling is $5, but it occupies the same space in the consumer imagination: affordable, accessible, fun. It built its identity on the teenager with $10 or $15 and an hour to kill at the mall. During the pandemic years, it thrived. Then the boom ended. The discretionary spending slowdown hit the $5 price point hard. When families are making choices about which categories to cut, the colorful impulse purchase section of a strip mall is one of the first to feel it. Five Below's same-store sales declined as the company struggled to maintain the traffic that had made it a growth story. Number 8. Popshelf. Popshelf was Dollar General's attempt to prove that its customers would spend more if the store was prettier. Launched in 2020, it targeted higher-income suburban shoppers interested in home decor and beauty products. By the end of 2023, Dollar General operated 231 standalone Popshelf locations. It had planned to reach 1,000 by 2025. That did not happen. In early 2025, Dollar General announced it would close 45 Popshelf stores and convert 6 more back to Dollar General format. The 231 locations became 180. The company recorded significant impairment charges on Popshelf assets. The 1,000-store plan was quietly retired. Popshelf's failure tells the same story the rest of this list tells. The consumer who dollar store companies need to attract is not doing well enough to be reliably upsold. Number 7. 99 cents only stores. In April 2024, 99 cents only stores filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy and announced the permanent closure of all 371 of its locations across California, Texas, Arizona, and Nevada. The chain had operated for 42 years. Its distinctive 99-cent price point was part of its identity. That price point became impossible to maintain. Retail shrink, rising labor costs, and the economics of selling things for 99 cents in a world where everything costs more combined to make the company unviable. 371 stores, 42 years, gone in the time it took to process a court filing. Before we get to the top 5, consider what the dollar store is actually dealing with structurally. Dollar stores source the majority of their merchandise from China. The tariffs on Chinese goods that rose dramatically in 2025, reaching 145% at their peak before a truce reduced them temporarily, hit the dollar store supply chain harder than almost any other retail category. When you are selling things for $1, a significant increase in the cost of those things does not leave room for error. You either raise prices and lose your value proposition, or you hold prices and lose your margin. Most dollar store chains chose to raise prices. Dollar Tree went from $1 to $1.25 to $1.50. And the customers who had nowhere better to go found themselves paying more at the store that was supposed to be the place where prices never went up. Number 6. Family Dollar. Family Dollar is the worst acquisition in the history of American discount retail. In 2015, Dollar Tree acquired Family Dollar for $8.5 billion, outbidding Dollar General in a contested takeover. The integration was a disaster. Family Dollar's stores were in worse condition than the due diligence had captured. The merchandise mix was wrong. By 2024, Dollar Tree had written down billions in Family Dollar goodwill and closed nearly 1,000 Family Dollar locations. In March 2025, Dollar Tree announced the sale of Family Dollar to Brigade Capital Management and Macellum Capital Management for $1.007 billion. Net proceeds after adjustments were approximately $800 million. The company that Dollar Tree paid $8.5 billion for 10 years earlier sold for less than 10 cents on that dollar. On July 5, 2025, the sale closed. Family Dollar as a Dollar Tree subsidiary was gone. Number 5. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's problem is identity. For most of its history, Dollar Tree offered a genuinely distinctive experience. Everything in the store cost $1. Then in 2021, Dollar Tree raised its prices to $1.25, then to $1.50. The decision was economically necessary. The cost of merchandise had risen enough that the $1 price point was generating losses. But Dollar Tree is no longer the everything for a dollar store. It is an affordable retail store with a legacy brand promise it can no longer keep. The customers who came in because of the simplicity of the $1 proposition are now shopping at a store that charges $1.50, which is a different kind of store with a less compelling reason to exist. Number 4. Dollar General. Dollar General is the largest dollar store chain in America with more than 20,000 locations. It is also where the structural problems of the dollar store format are most visible. In fiscal 2024, Dollar General's net income fell 32.3% to $1.1 billion from $1.7 billion the year before. Operating profit in the fourth quarter of 2024 declined 49% year over year. Two major culprits were identified. The first was shrink, retail theft. Dollar General stores, many staffed by a single employee, have been devastated by theft at a scale that materially affects financial performance. Self-checkout, intended to reduce labor costs, instead reduced the ability to monitor for theft. The company has been converting back to assisted checkout in thousands of stores at additional cost. The second culprit was its core customer. Dollar General shoppers are predominantly lower-income Americans, and lower-income Americans have been hit harder by inflation than any other demographic. They are buying fewer units per visit. They are stretching what they have further. When people are under that kind of pressure, even a Dollar General can feel like too much. Number 3, the tariff threat. Dollar stores source an estimated 60 to 70% of their merchandise from China. That is the foundation of their business model. Chinese manufacturing allows a store to sell a greeting card for $1 and a kitchen utensil for $2. Without it, the dollar store price point does not exist. In 2025, the United States imposed tariffs on Chinese goods reaching 145% at their peak. A temporary truce reduced them, but the truce expires in November 2026. If tariff levels return to peak rates, the dollar store supply chain faces a cost increase that cannot be absorbed without either raising prices significantly or accepting losses. Dollar store companies are attempting to diversify supply chains, sourcing more from Vietnam, Bangladesh, and India. But diversification takes years. The tariff threat is not a short-term disruption. It is a structural challenge to a business model built on a specific cost structure that may no longer be available. Number 2, the customer paradox. Here is the central irony of the dollar store crisis. The format designed to serve people with very little money is being undermined by the fact that those people have less money than ever. Dollar stores are not losing customers to better retail options. Lower-income Americans are not leaving Dollar General for Whole Foods. They are reducing purchases, extending the life of what they already have. choosing between needs rather than between stores. Consumer research from 2025 consistently showed that households earning under $40,000 annually had cut non-essential spending by 15 to 20% compared to 2022. This is the demographic that dollar stores depend on most. When this demographic has less, dollar stores earn less, and there is no strategic pivot that changes the arithmetic of a customer base that is running out of financial margin. Number 1. Not a chain. A model. The dollar store model was built on 3 things: low prices, convenient locations, and a customer who needed both. 2 of those 3 things have changed. The prices are no longer as low as they were. Tariffs, supply chain disruptions, and inflation in labor and rent have pushed dollar store prices upward in ways that erode the core value proposition. $1.50 for something that used to cost $1 is a 50% increase. At a $1.50 price point on a $30 shopping basket, you are approaching Target territory. Which is fine, except that Target has wider aisles, cleaner stores, better merchandise, and a loyalty program. The customer who needed those low prices is also changing. Not by choice, by economic pressure that has compressed the financial reality of 30 to 40% of the American population to a degree that even dollar stores cannot fully serve. When your customer base is actively reducing consumption, you cannot grow by selling them more things. What is left is the location advantage. Dollar stores in food deserts, in rural communities, in neighborhoods that do not have a Target or a Walmart. That location advantage is real, and it will keep dollar stores alive in some form for some time. But it is not enough to sustain the growth rates and the format scale that dollar stores built their business around. The dollar store is not dead, but it is no longer what it was. Dollar Tree raised its prices and sold its struggling half. Dollar General is fighting theft in stores too understaffed to stop it. Family Dollar sold for 10 cents on the dollar. 99 cents, only closed every location. Pop Shelf failed before it started. Five Below is looking for a reason to exist in a market where the $5 treat has become a luxury for its core customer. The communities the dollar store was built to serve are being left behind by the same economic forces that are undermining the stores themselves. And the next 10 years of American retail will be determined in part by whether anything replaces what the dollar store was supposed to be, or whether the neighborhoods that depended on it are simply left without. Subscribe before the next video, because in American retail, the bottom of the market is usually the last place anyone looks and the first place the consequences arrive.